Сейчас запикаем кейв поздно, запикаем кейв поздно.
Давай говорю на мясо.
Давай. Ну.
Макс, смотри на буст, его убьешь.
Не. Два кейв. Ну как мне дать первый килл?
Я бегу к тебе.
Ебать, я бабусар, блядь! Один броки, один бленд. Yo, you speak English? No. А ну-ка. Сто 166. 157. 160. 152. Ебать, случайно кликнул. Смотришь кейв?
Рамп вышел, смог.
Я ушел. Флэш дал еще. Тебе вообще похуй.
Темный аккурат.
Окном фокус, да. Забрал дым.
Окей, кого-то.
Забрал. Темную отпикаю. Вижу. Забрал. По мне. А тебе похуй вообще.
Right there, he's trying to force his way forward. That's a bit messy, but it's fine. That's a chance to get a free kill on Kyousuke, and they're pinning him in so badly. There's just nothing you can do sometimes when it's Kyousuke. Into the action. It's Robbo to get the opening toward Bondix. Another 1-for-1, and guess who's here again? Oh, you just can't do anything against Kyousuke, dude. What a monster! They're not just hiding, might just win them the round. There's Kyousuke just doing Kyousuke things. My god, dude. Marix, ready against the gun round. Robbo isn't exactly being quiet about this, but he's got Kyousuke with him, the one man you'd want. Oh my god. Upper player of Smash, and he'll eventually get it done. Jeki's Molotov will burn Mokujin out the round, though.
Free aim and the flick potential that he's got. Easy round from...
So they're playing a bit more carefully here, and there's a good hold from that Gandalf area. Won't be expecting Robbo, but now Kyousuke has to deliver! Here we go again.
Ёб твою мать.
Бил даун.
Он смог отдал под себя в штаны.
Кого я их запикаю? Дай первым кого я их запикаю, если там чел стоит, я убью.
Что я рано?
Смотри пилор, давай. Я убью, если он на плечико. Убил на плечико, стрифу еще.
Я слепану.
Давай.
На смог.
Смотри лонг.
Есть.
Два КТ. 10 хп. Еще один. Хорош.
Прошел?
Нет. Еще КТ направо прошел.
Понял.
Тот же, по-моему.
Я не вижу, 9 аккуратно. Пикаем.
Ебать.
Все, ждем тебя. 4-4. Отваливается Рюджин. А тут пистолетами залетели просто на... Что за грязь?
Что это за терминатор вообще? Это кто? Что он делает? Как он убил второго, господи? Ну, третьего уже, получается. Второй фраг такой очень быстрый. Остается...
Просто 4 пули.
Дайте шума, парни, Максиму. Ну что он ставит? Посмотри, он просто вообще, даже ни один нерв на лице не дрогнул у него.
У него сегодня дебют был в комментировании.
Хочется повтор.
Залетел покастить с собственной инициативой.
Смотри.
Раз. Ладно,
Не, вот
раз
второй
говорю.
будет жесткий, вот здесь. Второй вот этот.
Бам. Ой-ой-ой. Грязно, грязно.
Хедшот не контрится, парни, запомните эту так.
Ран. Андрей. Да все еще. Кон. Деликатно. Дик. Кон я окном. Кон
Еще
окно
кон 50.
был. И бэшник. I'm going mid.
Аккуратно пуш.
Я не убил, братанчик. Он убежал на бэшку.
Ой,
Microphone
слишком
muted.
дохуя демеджем.
Я не был. Самая сложная ситуация.
Хорошо.
Как жестко.
Все. Кстати, не помню, что так долго за его стягивался в кухню.
Окно.
Должен был гораздо раньше прийти. Я слышал человека 100%. Судал.
Файри.
КТ под головой.
О, блядь, братан, ты чё?
Flash again, yes.
Could be
Push window only. Отпикайте кон.
Голове купил, Джан голове купил.
Справа зиг был, парень.
Окно не... Один
Зиг.
Топ-мин запушь.
Она за боксами стоит.
Ставишь?
Джангл, да. Джангл.
Bench one. Tetris.
Это 2 кван.
Помнится, Макс, твоя бета просто одной ебало играешь.
Fuck, Zaiwu will say, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's fucking living gay.
Да, Макс, как же ты ебашишь?
Microphone
У меня легкие
activated.
киллы были. Там не было трудно.
А, никого не было, я ах.
Actually, I will go. I'll stay here. Anybody on the pass? They can go can.
I leave mid.
Can go short then. I don't see mid. Looks like it.
Stairs.
Я ушел. Кон пикает.
Кон пик.
Пикает, блин. Я мой кон дал. Почист.
Там, да. Кухня. Оба мейн. Еще там. Че я не услышу?
И два вышли.
Убить эту бомбу,
Яма икон, нет?
Все, яма лаз.
Я с ямы все.
Без
Все,
бомбы.
пацаны, похуй на него.
Вышел.
Найс, все, да, похуй. Есть ложка?
Не, он без бомбы.
Похуй.
This guy is better than Donk.
Топает.
Где надо?
Bro, this guy is better than Donk.
Бомба.
Чел мог бомбу найти.
Яма. Яма бежит. Я не буду играть.
Окей. Можешь,
Фиолетовый, кидай хая, фиолетовый. Да.
Нет, по-моему,
Понял. Ну, бля, надо было кидать хае.
Да зачем мне кидать хая?
Но он по низу.
Bro, this guy is better than Donk. Wait, I played FPL with him. He wasn't this good.
Backside. Сайд.
He's tagged with Eagle. Nice, dead.
One more.
Nice.
Bro, he's not even shooting at them. How does the game not work like this for me? Guys, does the game work like this for you? It doesn't.
Nice. Dead.
One more.
Bro, what the hell? How was that on the head?
Nice. Palace click.
Short can be.
Palace on Palace.
What? Wait, I put on the monitor. What? Wait, bro, we have to bring these back. I can't even follow these with my eyes, bro, how fast this is. What is this, bro? I don't even see the guy on the monitor. This guy already headshotted him. Bro, this guy's an alien. I'm a real alien. Bro, on 0.25, it's still fast. Bro, he's cheating. I have to bring it back one more time. This is a 7-minute video that's gonna last for 30 minutes. Nah, bro, what the fuck? You can't react to this. Does he shoot more than a bullet?
Palace. One big.
Backside. How HP side? Right side. Backside, decent backside.
Empty. Under one behind you guys. Under behind one.
Empty.
Waiting for a
Bench or bench big house?
I think it's bench.
Too short, other guy. Go.
Bro, he's cheating. Bro, he's... No, you can't shoot like this. Bro, he has to be cheating.
Oj, jak to kamera dykypi.
Бля, что стоим, Гоза?
Bro, this is anti-aim. This is anti-aim. Like, they're shooting at him, they can't shoot him.
Let me go first, I have 50 loss.
I smoked them, Molly. Go.
Flash.
No, tell me it's one taps. No, wait.
One shot.
Bro, I will be tilt famous to this guy. I will be full tilt. He's not playing versus bots. He was playing. Look, Kyousuke here. That's the Polish guy. He played before versus Red CS. Like, he's playing versus good players. It's not like when you watch Doc. Doc plays versus like random premier guys, 2.5 kilo, 2.7, like, and then he does highlight and you're like, okay, like these guys aren't even shooting back. He's doing it versus other pros and semi-pros. He's doing it versus like good players. Look at Deagle, Kyousuke, SNX. Okay, I don't know SNX, but Deagle and Kyousuke are good.
Outside. Up. Outside.
But he makes it look like these guys aren't even there.
Yeah, that's...
Bro, what the f is he saying, bro? You know when me, you, or anybody would hit this? Look how calm he is. He's like, he's like, what? Bro, this is so impressive. This is actually so impressive. Bro, you know what control you need for this?
Oh my god. What the fuck is this?
I swear, what the f is this? Okay, okay, that was me type of shooting. I swear, maybe he's this good because this game is so. Look at this. He doesn't even stop. He doesn't even stop. And he headshots him through the smoke as well. No, bro. He's cheating, he's cheating.
Я ушел.
Yo, give this guy Kyousuke to investigate.
Я в КТ бегу. Между. Репикать стэрс. Там могут быть? Фаер.
Да, может.
Фаер, трон и ковры. Тетрис и ковры.
He moves like a robot.
Кто фаер? Найс.
And he's so calm when he shoots.
Найс, найс, молодцы, жестко.
He's like... He's like a robot, bro. Oh, first time I see him spraying. He killed him. This is Cirque, Ships, Ray Walker. These are the best Bulgarian players. Okay, this Vay guy is good as well. I know he plays with Donk. This guy does good flashes. Bro, why don't they kick Zontix and get this guy on Spirit? Like, bro, nobody could stop them then. Or they remove Magix if maybe Magix doesn't want to play anymore. He's in love, and they take this guy, and this guy just shoots. They just, instead of go kill Donk and 7 back in, or Kyo, Donk, go kill. Instead of go kill Donk. Bro, what the hell? He's insane. The same way, like, when people tell me Zaiwu, one of the best players in the world, Zaiwu is like average. He needs Robs, Apex, Spinks, Flames. Who else does he have? Mezzi. He needs like 15 good players around him for him to win. Who did Simple have? He had Zeus, Edward, and Tsech. Or who did he have? He had like people who were half drunk every event. Like, these people were half drunk. They come drunk to an event. They're like, Simple, give me vodka. And Simple's like, guys, we need to win, you know? Like, we need to win on this map event. Simple, give me vodka. I need vodka. And he's giving them vodka.
That's in окно.
Yeah, he's playing with Zipno as well. Zipho is really good. And he's such a good guy, this kid.
He's dead.
Oh my god, he can spray as well.
Gone.
That was a sick play. He didn't go back, he went up top mid. That was nice.
Я заколю. Пикаем раз, два.
Пикаем раз, два.
Все, я флеш выйди.
Hey, this is just fossil.
Дай мне первому.
Я чпик.
I hate CS2 smokes because of this thing. I swear, CS2 smokes are so unskilled. Look at this. He goes here and look how he throws this smoke. He doesn't even have to be careful about lining it up close right here because the smoke is so huge that it doesn't make any gaps. You know, in CSGO, if you would throw the smoke here like he did, there would be a huge gap here and the guy could see through it and kill you or maybe even have a one-way. So you'd have to throw like a really good smoke and the smoke wouldn't be so huge. Look now. You throw the smoke, like he throw it here, it blocks everything. It's like a you throw a smoke, it blocks half the map. You just randomly throw smokes. And that makes it so unskilled. Because you don't have to line it up, you don't have to do a good smoke. You can't make a mistake with the smoke. You just throw the smoke and it's such a cloud that it's like, bro, just throw it. You don't even have to do like pixel, just throw it.
Дал флеш. Вниз, 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 вниз,
4
4 прошло. Why is he not reloading, bro?
Надо выбегать.
Ah, he needs 6 bullets enough. He doesn't even reload, bro. He's shitting. Bro, he doesn't even reload. He shoots 6 bullets and he's like, bro, I'm gonna go B and I'm gonna one-tap 5 people.
God.
Oh my lord. They have to be tilt.
Cover. Cover.
One tap. Oh, he was praying here. Bro, this guy is insane.
Where is it? Where is it? Is it not even on Twitter yet? Oh, Falcon signed. Okay, so they bench Magisk instead of Tessis, which I think is a great thing. Because I think Tessis was better than Magisk. Although it does suck for Magisk. I think he'll come back strong, though. Then they signed Kyousuke, dude. Kyousuke arrives in Falcons, having emerged as one of the best young prospects in the scene. Damn. From potential to perfection, the lineup is locked. I heard that they even spent $2 million on him. $2 million, bro. So far they've spent millions on Nico, millions on Modesty, millions on Kyousuke, and when they bought out the heroic core with Kixin and Tessis, they also spent millions. So you could probably say this roster has probably spent $10 million on their fucking CS team, and they didn't make the major. I hope they... Oh, man, this is actually... I don't know if you could call it a failure, because they've come real close to winning tournaments, and I think... Did they win a tournament? I don't remember if they won a tournament, but... Dude, this is crazy. Like, when is it going to stop? If they don't win here, who's next? Are they going to bench Tessis and get fucking Donk? And if that doesn't work, what did they get fucking Apex and Zywoo? Like, who's next? It's not 10 million. Realistically, it could be close to 10 million. Modesty was rumored to be how much? 1 to 2 million? Kyousuke rumored to be 2 million, so 2.5. 2.5 plus 2, 4.5. Nico, I don't know how much they bought him for. It never got released, right? So let's say 1 at a low thing, right? 5.5. For Kixin and the core for Heroic, didn't they spend another 1 million on them? 1 to 2 million? Okay, so like 7 million. So like, dude, at the lowest, $7 million on their CS team, which is fucking insane. If they don't win, well, with this roster, what's next? Because I feel like if they just buy another superstar, at what point do people go, all right, guys, hold on. Everybody take a moment here. Because this isn't fair anymore. Take a fucking moment here. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. It's going to be exciting to watch them. I'll say that. It's going to be really exciting to watch them. Win or lose. Win or lose, it's going to be fun. Minus Tessis plus Donk. Minus Kyousuke plus Zywoo. Minus Kixin plus Apex. Yeah. Oh, man. All right. I guess we'll see what happens. It's going to be a good time, though. It's an exciting time for Counter-Strike, for sure, dude.
Kyousuke, hold on. All right, so Falcons signed Kyousuke. We're all surprised. Yeah. Yeah, the roles are fucked. You don't want to go full role sell and like be obsessed with them to the point where, you know, you're saying you shouldn't get them, but at the same time, like this almost, I think Kyousuke is better than Grim, and I'm not trying to be a delusional NA fanboy, but I do think this actually reminds me of the Grim to Liquid signing. Like that's what this reminds me of, which is not a good sign for Kyousuke. I do think the difference is I think like Nico's already kind of mentored different players along in his career, and I think people really overlook this. Nico is, I think he tweeted it or something, and maybe we can have the editor pull it up, but he's talking about like, got to show another kid the ropes type thing is basically the sentiment of the tweet. I think this can work. I think will work just based off of sheerly firepower alone. I would imagine the way that things are going to happen is Tessus is going to anchor, because he did it quite a bit for Heroic at different times. But I think the most likely scenario is probably Tessus is going to anchor, and then Kyousuke is going to take over. Well, I don't think it's like as simple as like you do this now and you do that. But I imagine Tessus is going to pick up a lot of Magis roles, and I imagine Kyousuke is going to get some of Tessa's. Maybe Nico will also pick up some of the anchor roles. Funny enough, I could see that. Maybe. It depends on what the team thinks is best and how much they want to facilitate Kyousuke and how much this is going to be hell, in the sense that you want everybody to be comfortable, but also you need to realize that some people are going to have to make sacrifices. And I think Kyousuke should not get all the keys to the castle, in the sense that I don't think he should get every position he wants to play, because indirectly that's going to put a lot of pressure on him. I think he should try to learn some new roles. I think they should like try to find a balance. I hope that that's what they do. I think that's the only way this roster comes together and has a real shot. I do just feel like that doing this pure firepower route though, I don't know if it really works, man. We'll see. If this team had like a core identity of how they played and wanted to play and had like success doing it, I would have a lot more faith in like going this route. But what people forget, they kind of reference Vitality when they look at this roster, but Vitality had a core and then over time added players that perfectly made sense for every single gap that they had, and were just adding on to what they have already built, where Falcons isn't adding on to something they've already built. They're taking things away and then like trying to reconfigure everything all at once, which is just really hard to do. There's so many moving pieces where like the amount of variables that Apex and Vitality had to manage and change, and not to say it was easy, they did it in a much more intelligent way. This just gives super team vibes in terms of how much firepower you have. And usually what ends up happening with super teams is they shoot really hard. They have inconsistency in results because they rely entirely on shooting really hard. And then when they don't, things start to fade away. The shininess of the roster goes away. People get frustrated. Nobody wants to make that sacrifice because you don't have those types of players necessarily. Or you have like a little bit of that element, but not enough to facilitate like an actual team willing to play all the positions and roles to like the ability that they need to be. I think, for me, the bigger thing, and let me see if I can pull up the rumor. We'll see how much of this is true. KRL sometimes, I think, gets a lot of insider information. And what's crazy is I think KRL is usually accurate, but he talks about everything he's hearing it as he hears it. And I don't think you guys realize how much people like think about all the different scenarios, basically. Some of these I think are like early thoughts and considerations, but not necessarily things that'll all be acted on. There we go. Here's the Spirit part. Regarding Spirit, they want to make 2 changes, with Perfecto being the first one added into the roster, and it would be free for them, obviously, who's replacing currently unknown. So the 3 pieces that can't move on Spirit are Chopper, Shiro, Donk. So Zontix and Magix, also an add is incoming, are both replaceable. It's play-by-play roster considerations from KRL. Yeah, he gets a lot of information in real time, and he doesn't really filter it or vet it. And usually I would say, like I said, a lot of them are initial impressions, or at least correct, but they don't always necessarily, like G2 might want to get Nerds, but it's like he's on the short list of people that they want, but that might not be realistic. See, because see, you get what I'm saying? Like shit like that. Like there's a lot of things in there, but I do think that I wanted to talk about this, where I just can't believe Spirit is willing to sell Kyousuke when they know they're going to be replacing people. Oh, okay, if you weren't replacing anyone and you wanted to sell them, fair play. You know what? Like, people might not agree with it. People might think that you're stupid. People might think like this is unbelievable. But like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? Like, what? Like, actually though, why would you do that? I don't understand why you would willingly give up such a crazy asset when you know you're going to be replacing someone. I mean, I know money, obviously, money talks, And I'm sure it was a big buyout, although I think somebody said the Falcons CEO came out and said that the rumors of it being at like 2 million were completely false. Who knows how much it was? I'm sure it was a lot, and that's all that matters, right? I'm sure it's more than most, but I don't know much about Spirit's financials, but it never seemed like an org, especially with their Dota International wins and shit like that. And honestly, Spirit has always seemed a really well put together org, believe it or not. I know they're not as crazy of an organization for us, I feel like, in NA, like watching, but to me, they've always seemed really put together. So it just seems like they don't need the money, maybe. And that's also where I'm confused. Yeah, like I said, the CEO of Falcons said that it wasn't 2 million and that it was very far off. But like I said, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's just like the idea of, because if you're an organization like Spirit, if 1 or 2 million is the difference, they got a lot bigger problems than I ever expected. Can we like I know that kind of sounds crazy, guys, but if the year that, like, let's just say the buyout was 1 million instead of 2 million, like that means that org has some crazy problems, but I don't think they do. That's why, I don't know. Spirit, why are you doing this? I think also part of me is just like tired of seeing Falcons buying everything. It's like, I feel like half the clips and highlights channel is just like, Falcons has bought this person today. So maybe that's where some of my animosity is coming from. But if you're back to Spirit, it just seems so crazy that, if they weren't making changes, this is fair play. And I might be critiquing that. But if you're making changes, why not give this kid a shot who you've had in your academy team, like just putting up numbers the whole time and trying to make that work? I think the reason why G2 didn't make a bid on the Kyousuke, which that comment came from chat, is I think the reason G2 didn't is for the obvious reason. If Falcons is interested and it's a money situation, they won't win, right? Like it's just a waste of time. Like, oh, Falcons is interested. Wow, we have some money that Falcons just gave to us. And it's like, well, that's cool and all, but no one gives a fuck. They're going to be able to just put the number higher and higher and higher. Is there a possible situation where Donk doesn't want to play with him? I think they play together a lot, so I don't think so. I could be wrong, though. But anyway, I think Falcons are going to have to do something, which we don't see very often or really at all, which is now that they've done like super team route with the firepower. Sorry, I combined the both words in my head there. They need to do what no team's done before, which is actually reconfigure itself and make it all come together under new circumstances, which usually has not worked in the past. Like I said, I think the comparison earlier would be like Vitality, but Vitality had a core, had a vision, had an identity, a way they wanted to play, and then they kept making perfect additions that perfectly just added on and slotted into what they were doing. People have to make sacrifices. People have to change their roles and positions and how they're playing. Like Testas will probably change a lot. Nico will probably change a little bit. Kyousuke is going to change a little bit. And then you have to make sure that all of them perform at their highest level, which is good luck. Because I've seen Zonic basically just say some insert new excuse here every time a roster does poorly. I can't wait for him to say that he doesn't want these players or something. Or I can't wait for like the tweet like, we have too much firepower, bro. I can't wait for that. That's going to be cinema.